Alright, I'm back again, and I probably should not be doing this video. Uh, One, I'm coming down from like allergy crap the past week, and two, I'm a little pissed off because apparently some Nimrod decided to throw part of uh, eaten the uneaten portion of a hamburger on top of my car and just leave it. So I'm a little pissed off, but still, I'm going to do this. There's three major stories I want to just hit on today. And two of them are kind of related. The first one is that the deadline to submit the petition to force a recall vote on Gavin Newsom out in California is very quickly approaching. But the thing is, they have, what is it this time, 1.9 million signatures, which, from what I understand, is more than enough to meet the threshold to force a recall vote. So it looks like Gavin, there may be a new governor in California soon. And speaking of new governors, a little looky-see is people in the legislature in New York are looking to impeach your friend and mine, Governor Cuomo, and your Cuomo. I believe that's his name. I'm bad with names. So in that case, we're looking at possibly two new governors very shortly. And this is very interesting that part of the reason why they're wanting to impeach Cuomo is his handling of this whole pandemic and the nursing home scandal, which he won all those awards for. Ain't it just so funny? Also, his allegations of sexual misconduct and things like that, which is very interesting because he signed laws like 2 years ago into effect, making it easier to prosecute when it comes to claims of sexual assault and things like that nature. So a law that he signed is being used against him, which I just think is ironic as all get out. Last but not least, certainly not least, CDC has released some updated guidelines for those who have been vaccinated. I'll throw a link down below to this. I will archive the CDC link. It may have been updated since I saw it because when I looked at it, it was fairly early on today. So there's a good chance more information is out. I did not see a definitive date when these interim guidelines will go into place, and they're subject to change. No telling when they'll exactly go into date. Right now, they still want you to follow everything that you're currently following. Now they may have updated it. They may have a definitive date. I don't know, since I've read it this morning, but. Basically, if you have been vaccinated, and you've been fully vaccinated, whether it's the 1-part vaccine or the 2-part, and it's been for at least 2 weeks, you can gather in groups indoors unmasked with other people. And if you're in very limited numbers and they don't have any comorbidities or anything, I can't talk today. You can be unmasked around people who have not been vaccinated. This is very interesting given the fact that they've admitted the vaccine may or may not help you. There's rumors that some vaccines may not be as effective on certain populations, especially the elderly. And what people have said, that was specifically the Johnson & Johnson one shot. plus, you have to wonder, they're still looking into if these vaccines will be, how effective they'll be against all these, so quote unquote, new strains going around. And if you've watched me, while I've mentioned before, I think there's like 5 or 6, early on, I've said that there's like 5 or 6 different things going around. And I've been saying that for like a year now. So there's a lot of questions not being asked, and so this doesn't readily make sense to me. How can you just say, no, the vaccine is not 100% effective? And let's face it, no vaccines are. That's not me being hypercritical of this vaccine. This is not tinfoil hat material or anything of the sorts. This is just being realistic. No vaccine is 100% effective. I know of people who have had vaccines that have gotten it. I think one person or people that I'm related to have known people who have been in the hospital after they got the vaccine. They wound up getting infected after that. So no, it's not 100% effective. So the fact that they're now scaling back so far, when just a week or so ago, what was it, Fauci said, no, you still need to be masked. It just furthers that notion that they still don't know what we're dealing with. And I don't think they do. So my advice is just, do your research, talk to some actual medical professionals that are not, in a politically aligned position, if you will, and do your best judgment, and just remember, you live with the consequences. Anyway, I'll have some links down below. Let me know what you think. Do you think they actually have a clue what's going on? Do you support the removing Newsom and or Cuomo? And last but not least, do you think some idiot throwing a hamburger on my car is a sign I need to look for a job elsewhere? I think so. Anyway, I'm getting off of here. Later.